What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Don's Modeling Desk. For some reason, it says that it didn't play the intro, but that's okay.
No, I didn't see the intro.
Yeah, little window popped up that said your browser failed to play the intro. I don't know
Huh.
why.
Well, as long as the stream still runs.
Right. We'll just go introless today.
Hopefully you don't have to reset.
Right. Let's see. Don's in there. What's going on, Don?
I don't see comments.
You don't see any comments?
I don't see any comments.
There's only one, Don,
I don't see it.
and now
Oh,
there's Howard.
now I see that one. And Don says, "Are you using a phone?" Now I see that one. No, I'm using the computer. I just didn't see the first comment.
Yeah, I'm
Howard's
using
here.
I'm using the computer too, but I don't know why it just said your browser failed to play the intro
Oh,
for whatever that means.
Howard's here. Howard says, "Holy fark, that scared the shit out of me."
What scared you, Howard?
Oh, Trent's here, Donnie. Hey guys.
eight
Hey Trent.
8 seconds of a black background scared you?
Steven's here, Donnie.
What's going on, Steven? Trent?
Oh, look at that. I can see an icon beside their name that shows me that they're watching on a mobile phone.
Yeah, I see that too. I was
That's
just
new.
noticing that.
Yeah, that's new. Don's on a phone. Steven's on a phone. Look at
Howard
that
said I was
phone.
recording and then you popped up talking. Uh,
Don says, I'm not seeing any live video.
you're not seeing any video? Hang
Let me
on.
open my YouTube one and see what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. We might have to do take two.
You know what, Donnie? You're in
What?
portrait mode.
I'm in portrait mode.
Yeah, they started a new thing. If you look at your screen, see how you got two screens there?
And it's
You got
not live.
says live for 3 minutes. I'm seeing it on YouTube.
No, it's live. It's just really delayed.
It's not nothing's moving on YouTube. But I think when you are creating the stream, you got to select whether you want portrait mode or landscape mode, because now I think the default is both. So there may
Well,
be a way. Let me see. Solo layout just makes your portrait bigger.
so can I change it now?
I don't know. Uh, Ricardo's here. Hello, Donnie, and hi to everyone. Give us
Layout.
a sec, guys. We're trying to figure out what this, what we can do about this. I noticed this when I did a stream, when I did mine on Saturday, and then I did a little short one there today. I was on for about an hour and a half, and I
Did
noticed
yours
that.
go into portrait mode?
No, because I selected it at the beginning before I started the stream.
It
I
didn't
noticed
ask
it.
me.
I noticed it in the setup, like when it tells you to make a title and that.
Yeah.
I noticed it there, and I selected it to go to landscape mode. Let me see. Setting. There.
Did that fix it? No. You still there, Jody?
Here.
There you
Hey,
are.
I got removed from the stage when I clicked off the so you look right under your screen, that very first button right under Ricardo's logo there. It looks like a phone screen.
Mm-hmm.
So that clicked it on and off.
But does that change it on YouTube?
Didn't seem to change it on YouTube. Let me just catch up with the comments and see if anybody says anything about it. Don says no widescreen.
We're working on it.
And Don says I hate when they change stuff. Oh,
Yeah, I hate when they change stuff too. Still in portrait. How do I change this? Well, that didn't do nothing.
Todd says, "Oh no, did you select vertical mode when you set up the stream?" No, I
I
think it
didn't
was
select
default because it
anything.
was, yeah, it was on both, Todd. If I put this on right here, so in front of me, I see both. So maybe if you're on YouTube and you scroll down, you'll see both options for it. You have to choose from like your channel. I don't know. This is so weird.
I agree. And there doesn't
Very,
seem to be
very
any way to
weird.
change it.
Hmm.
Crap. Does that mean I gotta end the stream and start again to fix it?
No, so you know what?
What?
I'm on your. I'll just put myself on screen here for a second.
Okay.
So I'm on your YouTube channel and it shows your stream twice. So the first one is vertical
So it's
and the
streaming
second one,
twice?
it's streaming two separate streams, one vertical stream and one horizontal stream.
Oh.
So you have to just go pick the other one.
Yeah. Go,
Because the way you
everybody,
set it up,
go pick the
yeah.
landscape one.
Go to Donnie's channel and pick the stream that's below it if you're watching in vertical mode.
Let me see. 5. Oh yeah. One's got a little phone icon under it,
Yeah.
and the other one doesn't.
6 people are watching that one, and 4 people are watching the landscape mode one.
It
So
says
yeah,
5 and
we have to
5 on
start.
mine.
Oh yeah, people are switching
Yeah.
over. So we have to start remembering to select landscape when
Yeah.
we create the stream. It's a new thing. I noticed it when I was
Do
doing
you
mine
you know how to
today.
end the other one, Buck? I don't know how to end the other one. I'm just going to
I
leave
don't
it for
think you
now.
can. It's the same stream. It's just showing it in 2
Buck says
different.
he can change it, but I don't know how. Can you change it while the stream's going on, Buck? Everybody go to the other one.
Yeah, you got 2 choices. You
Yeah,
got vertical and you got horizontal for now.
I don't know how to end the other one.
I don't imagine you can because it's part of this one. You'd have to end this one and start a new one that only selects landscape mode.
Yeah,
You just,
Ricardo. Donnie versus YouTube. You're right. I can't find any option to let me change it while the stream's going. I'm
are you
assuming it has to be done
are
in the
you
setup, and I didn't notice that.
Yeah. I still haven't seen your screen move. Buck entered the studio.
Yeah, it's moving. See?
Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, you just weren't on it.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
just
Buck.
sitting here clicking buttons trying to figure out
Okay,
what the hell to do.
Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, you just weren't.
Buck, what's up?
Yeah, I was.
Hang on, let me mute the stream I've got going.
Buck, what's up? I can't find any option to get rid of the vertical. It may just be a setup thing, and you have to do it in setup.
Okay, Donnie,
Yes.
go in. I'm gonna, when I drop out, I'm gonna go in and change it because you can change it in the setup. I've done that before, and when I set it up and it set up 2 streams, it just killed the portrait one when I set it only to landscape.
Okay.
So
Well, let's
I'm
give it
gonna
a try.
drop
If it
out.
kills everything, I'll just start a new stream.
Exactly. That's what why I popped on. I wanted to tell you that I was going to do that so that you weren't surprised if it all of a sudden goes dead.
Okay. Give it a try, Buck. Did you hear that, everyone? If the stream ends, give me a minute or two, and I'll be right back in landscape.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Thank you, Buck.
All right, let me get caught up here while Buck's doing that.
That is
Yeah,
so
Trent
weird.
says, so weird not seeing Don or Steven's chat. Yeah, I didn't see the chats at the beginning either. I think that had to do with the portrait mode.
I think, yeah, it has to do with which one each person is logged into.
Pyrat2 says, sending all the love and smiles from the universe. Keep going and doing the thing.
What's going on, Pyrat? I think you're new, aren't you? I don't remember seeing you before.
Pittsburgh Pyrat. Don says, yes, no widescreen. Howard says, I see you. That's what scared me. Steven saying hi.
Thanks a lot, Howard.
Ricardo says, I wasn't able to watch your streams. Don't worry about that, Ricardo. I didn't even announce the one I did today. I just felt like crafting and I wanted to share it, but I didn't feel like recording and making a video. So I just did like a little quick stream, a little impromptu. Don says, I hate when they change stuff.
I agree.
Todd says, is that Mars option in StreamYard? Not sure.
Yeah, I remember a week or two ago, a little box popped up talking about, you could stream in both formats at once, but it never said you had to do it during setting up the stream.
Yeah, I didn't notice it until like, I don't even know if I saw it yesterday because I didn't set up the stream yesterday. So I think I just noticed it today for the first time. But I remember seeing the notice about it saying that now you can stream in portrait mode. And I was like, okay, I'm never going to do that.
Right. I saw the notice about it last week, I think, when I set up my stream.
Yeah.
But everything still worked normal.
Yeah, but today I noticed when I was setting up mine, it was in the setup options to pick whether you wanted it portrait or landscape or both by default. So I think that's what happened. You didn't pick, so it just did both.
Evidently.
Todd's here. Hello,
what's going on, Todd?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, that's something that's their Mars option. It lets you stream both vertical and horizontal at the same time. And if you leave it on its default, it automatically sets up 2 streams.
That's insane.
Yeah, I have to manually change the HTM streams to landscape. So it only broadcasts in landscape because I don't want it in vertical.
Yeah, I don't either.
So, I mean, for this one, you're basically broadcasting 2 streams at the same time. And if you look closely, one of them, the title, the end of the stream title, will have a little tiny little phone icon next to it.
I saw that.
That's the vertical stream. So,
that's insane.
Yeah, that's just StreamYard saying, hey, this is important. Maybe they're trying to justify their excessive cost.
Well, I don't mind, but they should make it clear that you need to do that when you're setting up the stream.
They probably did, but most of us click past those big pop-ups that show up when we first enter StreamYards. You know, nobody reads the EULA. But
I did.
If you want it to go away, if you want it to go away, you can either set up a new one and just set it to landscape only. You can have that stream start right now. It's not gonna hurt anything. And then you can get the link to that one and just share it in here if you want people to jump over, or just watch your channel for the next one to pop up. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I tried to kill the second one by going in and editing the stream, but apparently you can't edit a stream once it's going.
That is correct.
Evidently.
Yep.
Oh well. Ain't no big deal.
Most people have probably switched over to the widescreen one by now.
Yeah, I'll just deal with it this time.
Everyone's comments.
Yeah, on my channel it's showing 11 watching the widescreen and 1 watching the vertical.
Well, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do for you.
So I'll just leave it like it is for now. Live and learn, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna share the links to both of them, so people can switch over if they want to.
Okay, thank you, Todd.
And I'll catch up on the comments right before Todd jumped in, or right after Todd jumped in. Gordon jumped in, or yeah, Gordon's here. Hi, Gordon.
What's
Sorry
up, Gordon?
Apologies. We got Alec here. We got Earth Dude. How's it going, Earth Dude? Saw him earlier today on my stream.
Earth Dude. I don't think I know him either. He's new too. What's going on, Earth Dude?
Okay,
So
I am going to drop out.
All right, see you, Buck.
All right, thanks for
trying, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so there's Donnie's link for the widescreen version. Howard says, we don't need that. We need this. Why is my screen so small, though? The video is really little.
Oh.
Howard says, we don't need that. We don't need
I don't know. Mine's not.
No, that's a setting. Hang on.
When I clicked off the portrait one, the widescreen one's really small. I can't even hardly read Howard's comment. Poof. You're now on our terms of agreement. You owe us $1 million. This is StreamYard talking to the users. There's dudes saying hi to Trent and everyone else.
That's because you're logged into you were in my stream, I guess. Buck is like went up as me. You still there, Jody?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Well, you just stop talking.
Sorry, I was reading the comments and I was waiting for you to finish talking. I didn't know you were done.
Yeah. Well, Buck says that's weird. My comment
you.
went up as Donnie.
That's weird. Yeah, maybe because he was on your thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I commented on the group streams before and it comes up as HTM and not as Trekmods.
Right.
Yeah, when you're streaming to multiple channels, you can choose who you send as, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Donnie's the only one you're streaming to, so that's his little icon next down to the post box.
Yeah, if Buck posted from StreamYards, then it would come up as me because he's on my stream.
Correct. Just like when I posted the links, which you'll see in chat twice because you have 2 streams running. That's why you see it twice. But each stream only saw it once. So
right.
Whatever. All right. I'm gonna get out of here, guys.
All right, Todd. See you.
I'll keep watching. Take care, guys.
Howard says, so I'm on the wide. It's always wide. Earth Dude starting Phantom of the Opera Aurora Kit reissue. That's right. You were talking about that yesterday, right? I think Earth Dude was on our Sunday Fun Day stream.
Family Opera.
Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, Phantom of the Opera.
Well, he typed Phantom of the Opera, but I think he means Phantom of the Opera.
Probably.
You get a mask. You get a mask. You get a mask.
Everyone gets a mask.
Everyone gets a white mask that goes over half of their face. Howard says,
But
Donnie's
anyone,
got 20 producers.
yeah, now that we've got that figured out, I was going to continue with light boxes, but I need to get this shuttle bay installed, painted and installed before I can build the light boxes in this, because I won't be able to get in there to it once I do. So I'm working on the shuttle bay tonight.
So with that being a clear shuttle bay, is
Uh-huh.
it going to have lighted parts? Like
Yes.
that, I noticed that the floor has that groove there, that Y-shaped impression. Is that lit up?
I was thinking about lighting it. It's not. Let me find a picture real quick. It's
'Cause I
not
can't
lit.
remember from watching the show. I can't remember whether that's a big, like, a landing lights, or if that's just a painted line, or maybe there's like grilling in the floor.
It's just like a line in the floor.
Okay.
It's actually way different on the Orville itself. Here's a picture.
Oh, so it's
There we
not
go.
quite the same as what you see on screen.
No, not at
A
all the
model
same.
that's not 100% accurate? No way.
Right?
Well, I never.
Let's see. Present screen, share screen. There. There's the Orville shuttle bay.
Oh yeah, we got circles and
So this just has a little Y-shaped line in the floor. So,
well, I don't think anyone's gonna notice if you don't make it
yeah.
like that picture you
See,
showed.
that just has a little Y-shaped line on the floor.
Yeah.
But but the blue lights on the side, I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually holes in there for the blue light to shine through it.
See that? There's little slots.
Yeah.
So you don't have to mask anything. You can just paint that whole thing, and you'll still have those slots.
I'm gonna mask those windows back there.
Okay, right on.
Or more appropriately, I'm gonna attempt to mask those windows if I can get in there to cut it.
You got it. Let's see. You got to scroll back up here. Okay, so there's your Buck said his comment. Alex protesting, saying he's from Earth.
Yeah, he always says that.
Also have to apologize for confusing everybody yesterday. My birthday is on Thursday, but my birthday gift from my dad arrived yesterday. Cool. Alex said he was doing a test print with his shipment of filament.
Misunderstandings can happen when you're speaking a second language, Alec. It's okay.
Howard says, stop hijacking Donnie's stream, alien boy. Buck says, stream went weird right after Alex showed up. Aliens, Grex Valve. Earth Dude says, Grex Valve, what's the airbrush? What's your airbrush there, Donnie? What you using?
It's Sotar 2020.
Sotar of the airbrush people.
Nice. I've got two HNS and a Posh, and I've got the Black Widow, but I still like the Sotar the best.
Well, he recognized your Mac valve.
Yeah, it's a Grex Mac valve. Todd sent that to me.
So Buck says posted from the cell phone. Okay.
But were you in StreamYards on the cell phone?
Not sure. Alex says, how did I do that? I'm a human and I literally just joined after the fix was made. Howard and Buck. LOL. Howard says, oh, I saw both links. Okay, so when you went to click on it, you noticed that there was two different ones? I did not notice.
Well, that's because you were in StreamYards.
Yeah, true. I
I
wouldn't have
didn't
known.
notice either because I
Yeah.
was in StreamYards.
Buck says, I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was Alicans.
Alicans.
Howard says, I was putting film in a can for later stuff, maybe. Film in a can? See, how old is your camera, Howard? You need to get these reels to the studio before dusk. Grab these 3 film cans and shimmy your feet on down there. How'd they get around in the 40s? They shimmied a lot, right?
Right?
So you're going to do a gray base coat?
Well, I'm going to paint it black first to light block it all.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's going to be quite brightly lit inside there.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in there to cut that out. I may have to just scrape the paint off of those windows.
Hey, Donnie, guess who? Sitting here watching my favorite YouTuber person while waiting for them to get the robot and offload to run. All right. So, Kenneth, there's 2
Yeah,
separate
I'm assuming
streams.
Pirate 1980 is Kenneth.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like Kenneth's picture there.
Because that sure sounded like a Kenneth comment.
Sure did. Alex begging for mercy. Oh, there he goes
We
again.
give no mercy to aliens, Alec.
So Buck said he was in StreamYards, but posted from the YouTube channel. Steven saying hi to Buck.
Well, if you posted from YouTube, it should have came up as you, not me. That's weird.
YouTube's all discombobulated.
Something.
Howard says exactly. Film in the can, even if it's digital. And the guys are giving Alec a hard time about being a French alien now. He's
Digital film?
using French words. Todd's suggesting liquid mask, or he's asking if you got any liquid mask.
I've got some.
The other guy's saying hi to Kenneth.
Well, I may be
Alex
using
saying
liquid mask.
Marley.
That didn't work. Yeah, it did. If I can get this piece out.
Kenneth says, yes, I'm on bag 5 of my Lego replica of the USC Millennium Falcon. I'm only working until 10:30 p.m. tonight and this week.
Nice.
That's good. Usually works later, right?
I think so.
Sorry about my squeaky chair.
No, you're good.
Buck says, should
There.
we pardon the alien or put him on a timeout?
4 masked windows.
Oh, there you go. Looks good. I'd mask off that Y-shaped indentation. And is there going to
Let
be
the
any
light
light
shine through that.
Yeah. Even if it's not bright. Even if you
I
don't
might do
have
that.
direct light, it'll still glow a bit. And, you know, you can look at it, and if you don't like it, then just paint over it.
This is true. Maybe put some clear yellow on it or something like that.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
Kenneth's asking, what are you building, Donnie?
I'm building the Orville. I don't know if you've ever watched the Orville, Kenneth, but I'm building the ship from the Orville.
I sure hope he's watched it. I wish I hadn't waited so long to watch it. Well, I wasn't really able to before, but I finally did get to watch it. And I thought it was great.
I loved it. I watched it when it was coming out.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to until like just not even 6 months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like kind of in the spring. Watching it in the spring.
I watched it back when it was coming out. I forget where it started at, and then it ended up on Hulu.
Yeah, I'm not sure what channel it started on.
The last season was done by Hulu.
Wasn't it? I think it started on Fox.
It may have. I don't remember.
I think the first 2 seasons were on Fox. So Howard says, yeah, Donnie, digital film, it's on an SD card. And then Don says, timeout, then ban him. I'm not an alien, I'm innocent. Buck says, hey, Donnie, it's going to rain in your area tomorrow. I know this because it just started raining here. So
It's supposed to rain
Buck's
here tomorrow.
is, used weather, hey? Secondhand weather coming from Illinois.
You know, he's not wrong, though. Most of the time when it rains there, it rains here soon after.
Yeah, it's the way the pattern flows. A little bit southeast.
Same way with the snow. Yeah.
Kenneth is asking, are you going to be off the whole week of Thanksgiving, Donnie? Are you going to be working 3 days then because of the
we got to work 3 days. We'll be off Thursday and Friday.
Oh. Our Thanksgiving's gone and done.
We never get the whole week off.
No, that's unheard of. Unless you're the CEO.
Right.
Buck saying, Alec, you can't plead innocent, only guilty. Or in your case, guilty. Kenneth says, I'm sitting here watching on my phone and on YouTube. So yeah, there's 2 separate streams going on, Kenneth. If you're in the vertical mode, you can back out to Donnie's channel and pick the stream below it. There was a clerical error that occurred.
Clerical error.
Clerical error.
No, Kenneth, evidently StreamYards offers vertical and horizontal video now. And
there's also a link in the chat.
Choose that when you set up the stream, and I didn't know that. So
No, it's a new thing they just started like this weekend. If you scroll up in the chat, there's a link to the widescreen one if you'd like to.
or just go to my channel and you'll notice one has a little phone icon under it and one doesn't. The one that doesn't is the horizontal.
There you go. Okay, so Buck says UPN. I guess that's where Orville started on UPN.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. After
There we go.
UPN gave up playing Star Trek. Oh, nice. Excellent.
So now let me get this thinned a little bit.
Alex says, I love it when it rains. I especially love it when I'm just laying in a canvas tent as it hits and rolls off the rain fly. It's so calming. Yeah, living in Arizona, I guess you'd appreciate the rain more than we do around here because, man, it seems to rain every single time you go camping. It rains.
I used to love during the summer. I would go spend a few weeks with my grandparents during the summer,
Uh-huh.
and they had a tin roof.
Oh, yeah.
And I always slept upstairs in one of the little dormers.
Tink, tink, tink,
And
tink, tink, tink,
yeah,
tink.
when it would rain, you could hear the rain hitting the roof.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I loved it.
Too bad you got no snow there because when it snows and when you got a tin roof, periodically all the snow gives way and it slides off in one big chunk right down the roof.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and if you're well, our old neighbor next door, and when it slid off, like we were in our house, and you could hear it. Boom, and then it hits the ground, and your house like shakes.
Yeah,
Because
I never got.
you got like 1,500 pounds of snow hitting the ground at once, falling
I
off
never
the
got
tin
to
roof.
stay at my grandparents during the winter because I was in school.
Yeah, it's pretty cool sometimes. The first few times it happened, we were like, "What the hell was that?" Because it shook our trailer.
Oh,
Right? Like
really?
when we lived, yeah. Well, when we lived at the house that we were living in, we had the trailer parked in the driveway, and
Right.
that was kind of like our den, right? Our hangout place instead of hanging out in the house and doing all the bad stuff in the house. To hang out in the I had my workshop out there where I was doing guitar stuff and doing my artwork, back when I used to do tattoos and stuff. I had everything set up out there. But
Oh, nice.
the first time we were hanging out there and the snow slid off the roof because it's only like 20 feet away from us there. It like shook the whole thing, the ground shake. We were like, what the hell was that? And then we clued in, oh, the snow sliding off. Yeah. So let's see. Ricardo says in the last season they redesigned the shuttle. Yeah, they redesigned a lot of things.
They
on the
redesigned the whole ship.
shuttle. Yeah, and they got their freaking shoulder pads glued down for good.
You and those shoulder pads, Jody.
The new one is awesome. Yeah, I like the old shuttle too, but yeah, the new one was better. Kenneth says us too. Tin roof? I think maybe he means. Not sure. Howard says, hush your soup flappers. Ian Frank Jr. poltergeist. Alien confused robot. Need a job denying everything but asking too many questions, boy. All right.
That was a run-on sentence, wasn't it?
Alex says, I feel like that name keeps getting longer.
What gives you that idea, Alec?
Buck says, portrait view is probably the best for Kenneth since he's watching on his phone.
True. But he
And
could turn the
Kenneth
phone
says,
sideways.
that's right. That's usually what I do. Kenneth says, how Donnie never wrong.
I wish.
Don said you forgot Bob in that name, Howard. Uh-oh, Howard's cheating. I'm watching on phone and TV. I'm in multi-watching, and I'm cheating according to that other guy, that Jet guy. And Kenneth says, yeah, that's what I'm on, buddy. He's on his phone.
I don't remember Jet saying that watching on both was cheating.
Nah, he got into this whole thing about watching somebody's video on different devices or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember. And then he got all mad and took his ball and went home.
Yeah, he did.
Howard says, oh shoot, I forgot I'll have to make a macro for it.
A macro for what?
I don't know. Buck says I'll be turning on a second screen soon and I'll be watching in 2 rooms.
Whoa, more views. Yay.
Alex says, even in Wisconsin, I love the rain. Yeah, I guess you get more rain in Wisconsin than in Arizona, eh?
Hey,
Oh, it looks like Ken has switched over to the other widescreen stream. Guess who's on your channel watching? Alex says, hi, Kenneth again. Welcome to landscape mode. Howard says, yeah, don't stand under it.
hey, if you stream in landscape, does that make you look skinnier?
No, it just makes your world look more narrow-minded. That looks good, Donnie.
Needs more light blocking though. I was just holding it up to the light. Yeah.
Still a little bit coming through.
Yeah, I may have to just light block the sides with a brush. I'll try one more coat. If that don't work, I'll just do it with a brush.
Howard says, now, Donnie, I want those lines lit. Yeah, that's why he masked them off, buddy. That's why he masked off the floor there and some of the windows.
Well, I'm going to give it a try, Howard.
Yeah, if you don't like it, just paint over it.
We'll
Alex
see how
said,
lit they end up being.
yeah, because you won't have light directly on them, right?
Not directly, no.
I think it'd be nice if it's not too bright anyways. Alex says, Donnie, I could definitely say that the Beagle camera I mentioned to you in the Discord is an absolute amazing product. It's plug and play, easy to use.
I'll have to check it out. It says it'll work with that Big Tree Tech board that's in my printer. It says it'll work with that, so I may have to check it out.
Well, that's what he says here. You can be anywhere in the world with it and still be able to monitor or control your printer from your phone or laptop.
That's cool.
And then he says, wait, Don, who is Bob Howard? No, Bob Howard.
Bob Howard. Oh my God.
Buck says, only one thing is from Wisconsin and Arizona. Aliens.
Alien.
You got pretty active chat tonight here, buddy. Speaking of Wisconsin, my grandmother came back from a weekend in Wisconsin and brought me a few bags of genuine Wisconsin's world famous cheese curds. And then she bit me because she was a zombie vampire that fed on cheese curds. Now, he doesn't say that, but He already finished one bag of cheese curds. Oh, also, he's not an alien.
Trying to add a little.
He says I'm not an alien, LOL, so he's joking about not being an alien.
Trying to add a little excitement to it, Jody.
Yeah. Oh, Howard's got crop circles in his field there. I guess he's just noticed some. He's commented, crop circles? Not again.
Alec, have you been to Howard's field?
Buck says, cheese turds? Why would you eat those? Curds. Curds. You just love twisting my words. Words. Don't you? Todd says, curdled cheese? Isn't that a bad thing? I know, right? Like sour cream.
I don't like sour cream.
No. Excuse me, this cream has gone sour. Oh, let's put it in a different container that you need to spoon from instead of pouring it. Oh, okay. Howard says, Buck, you get the Donnie and Jody to grab the alien and poke him with a sharp object. See if he bleeds blue.
Or green.
Todd, you're the closest. Plus, you got a long arm, so you don't even have to get that close. You can reach out. Poke, poke.
Yeah, my wife and kids both like sour cream, but I don't. I like my milk before it goes bad.
Don't. Okay, let me make sure I emphasize this sentence correctly. Todd cheese is basically curdled milk. I don't see a comma. There's no comma there, so Todd cheese is basically curdled milk.
I didn't need to know that.
So Alec visited you, Howard? You leave in crop circles?
Alec, have you been leaving crop circles in Howard's field? Shame on you.
And Buck says, so we're saying Alec was outstanding in a field? Yes, he is outstanding in his field. Howard says, they came today and stole all my corn. The neighbors moved back in. Oh, the corn stealing neighbors? But we
Corn
need it.
stealing
We're
neighbor?
making a corn movie over here.
You have corn stealing neighbors?
Joke head over. Let's see. Alex says, no, Todd, it's not that kind of curds. It's basically just small chunks of cheese, essentially what would be used to be breaded and deep fried. You mean strewn about a bowl of French fries and smothered in gravy? Yes. And Buck says, Ma what? Ma what? Did you meet Ma what? No, at Wonderfest. Do it on live stream. Do what on live stream? And then Buck says, ew, who wants Todd cheese? 0 to Zoom.
0 to Zoom.
So I noticed that Todd cheese smells just as bad as you think. Oh. All right.
A little schmegma.
I didn't really need to know that either. Wait a minute, what?
Buck says, Alec equals children of the corn with Todd cheese turds. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to start skipping some of these. Howard says, I'll have to explain it next time I'm on the stream. Well, what did you mean, Howard, that somebody has to do something at Wonderfest?
Slap Ian?
Well, everyone's probably going to do that anyway. I'm just kidding. Oh, now where was I? I was going through comments so fast that I wasn't putting a star. Okay, here we go. The one that's still on the screen.
Let's see what colors.
Alex insists that he's not the one stealing corn. He's not denying making the circles, though.
No, it's not.
Better than head cheese.
You're not wrong.
Okay. You could link the two together. There's a strong correlation right there. Buck says, you have to admit, mine are funny or way out there.
Or both.
Yeah, they're way out there funny. Pushes his glasses up and says, actually, Howard, that brings up an interesting question. Who actually is Herbert's wife? If I remember correctly, doesn't Herbert have a granddaughter who Chris falls in love with? Yeah, well, Herbert's an old man, so his wife has probably passed away a long time ago, or realized what Herbert was all about and said, I am out of here.
Nope.
Herbert says, no, about the corn and the neighbors. Oh, okay. And Alex not making any circles either. And Buck says, Alex joining the circus now. And that was going to be the last comment, and that would have been caught up. And Alex says he's not joining the circus. Well, yeah, because it hasn't rolled through town yet. It's coming. It's coming. Okay, I caught up. I'm going to go duck out and make myself a quick... Oh, spill my thing of tools. I'm just going to go get a quick coffee there. How's your shuttle
Okay.
bay?
I'm gonna finish light blocking this shuttle bay while you get a coffee.
You got a few good coats on there now.
Hopefully it's finally enough.
Looks good so far. Okay, I'll be right back. I wish I knew why my screen was so little now. I don't know. Weird. Oh, hey, look at that. I made it bigger by getting rid of the comments and then putting the comments back. And the video went big. Weird.
Really?
Yeah. It must have had something to do with earlier when the vertical part was there.
Could be. They really do need to do a better job of making sure you're aware of how this new stuff works, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I understand if they add something new and you have to turn it on before it does anything. All right, cool. If you don't turn it on, everything's still the way you expect it to be. It's great, right?
Yeah, they shouldn't make the changes the default thing.
Exactly.
Tell you about it and then let you choose whether you want to do it or not.
Right. I think all they're doing is trying to make sure that their videos get seen by as many people as possible.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Now I need some gray.
I was also going to come and ask you. Yeah.
You right there, Jody?
Yeah, my window was stuck. I was trying to open my window a bit and it was a little stuck.
I just heard what? Okay, let's see. Light gray. That should work.
Yeah, I would recommend a light gray also because when I did the inside of my Excelsior one there with the tiny shuttle bay, the gray is a little dark and it makes it a little bit hard to see.
Well, I was just
inside
going
there.
by the picture of what the inside of the Orville shuttle bay looks like.
Yeah. Now I kind of looked at pictures of the refit Enterprise shuttle bay and I tried to match that color. But I looking at it now, I would have went a little bit lighter of a gray just to brighten it up inside.
Well, we'll see what this looks like, and if I don't like it, then I can go lighter.
All right, let's see. How far behind am I? Not that far. Howard says maybe that's why his bike's got flat tires. He's in my crops making circles. That's what it is. Doing donuts in Howard's field, hitting those corn stalks and poking the tires. I'm doing no such thing, Howard, he says. I must protest. I am not a crop circle maker.
I protest. I am not a merry alien.
So Buck says Alec doesn't make crop circles. He's confused. Robot, alien, poltergeist, which is crap circles. Confused.
Crap
robot,
circles.
Crap circles. And he says that's just gross. Alec says I'm the Ian of the chat tonight, aren't I? Not quite.
So what you gonna buy, Howard?
No, Alex said that. Alex
Oh,
said
did
I'm
he?
the Ian. Yeah, I'm the Ian because we're all picking on him. Everyone's giving him a hard time.
Okay, so what you gonna buy, Alec? If you're in, you got to buy something, man. That's the rules.
It's windy, eh? It's silicone coated.
Silicone coating.
Yeah, Mary was just fiddling with my wire there.
So light wire.
On
Flicking
stream, huh?
Yeah, she's just flicking it,
Bling, bling,
watching
bling.
it wobble back and forth.
Doyoing, doyoing, doyoing.
Man, I'm gonna have to change the rating on this stream.
Well, I just was saying it flops like that because it's got a silicone insulator sleeve on it and not rubber like traditional wire. The only thing, the only negative thing I can say about that silicone sleeve wire is that it has a hard time being glued to things. Can't use crazy glue on it.
Well, that and it doesn't behave. You know what I mean? It just
It wants to always straighten out. You can't
it
bend it.
goes.
And
Yeah, but it
leave
just goes wherever the hell it wants to go. You know?
Yeah, because it doesn't bend and stay bent. It straightens back out because of the silicone cover, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, she is. You can play with the red one and the black one. I got some green wire there too, but it's not the silicone. It's the old style one with the shitty insulator on it.
Well, it's not good when your wire gets green, man.
Well, it's old.
Still.
I harvested it out of a string of old Christmas lights, and that's what I was using for wires until Ian sent me those rolls. And what the funny thing is that you notice how thick my wire was that I was trying to deal with,
Oh,
and
stop bragging.
working on the small little models there, right? But ironically, the wire that's inside that stuff I was using only has like 3 or 4 strands. Like there's hardly any wire in it at all. The insulator is just really, really thick. So it's not very good. But it was doing this job anyways.
Well, that's what matters, ain't it?
Yeah. The models I made so far
As
still
long
light
as it
up.
gets juiced to the lights, you know.
Yeah. They all still light up.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's nice. Is that a drop there, or is that a imperfection?
It is. I need to fix that.
Ah, it's not bad. Just blow on it. Todd says it looks good, Donnie. I agree, Todd. It does look good.
Thank you, Todd and Jody.
Alex says looking nice, Donnie.
Thank you.
Indeed. There you go. The old toothpick poke.
Now it's
And then,
white.
yeah, you'll have to do a little shot there.
Yep.
Well, as soon as we get to Wonderfest, I'm going to look inside. I'd be like, oh, I see a drop in there, Donnie.
You'll forget.
You know what? Buck has a really good point here. I agree, Buck.
What's that?
Smash the like button, or like the smash button.
Either one.
Smash the button and like it.
That's better.
Perfect.
You can still see it though. Dang it.
Not much. Maybe you could give it like a little sand job after.
After it dries.
Yeah, with like 1,000 grit or something. That's what I do sometimes if my paint's not smooth, perfectly smooth like that. I just let it dry and then just hit it with like 1,000 grit, barely rubbing it.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
let it
smash both.
let it cure real good first.
What if it wasn't covered in spit? I think Jody licked it again. No, I was in StreamYard, so I haven't had a chance to get at the button yet. You guys are all on it before me. I'm gonna have to take it after the stream. I'll go back and see if there's anything left of the button.
You'll have to get sloppy seconds, Jody.
Mm-hmm. Sloppy ninths. Don says, been there, done that. Oh. I wonder if he's referring to the button or. Buck says, everyone note, he said sand job, not the other one. Get your minds out of the gutter. Nobody else. Nobody else.
You're the
commented.
one brought it up, Buck.
Yeah, man. Howard says, I'll say what Don says. Piss off, Donnie. I already bought stages. 171 to 250. Excuse me.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Up my nose.
I was supposed to be directing that at Alec. He said he was being Ian.
I did not even think about anything until you said something.
What?
I'm not sure.
I mean, we know you don't think before you talk, Alec, but
Me neither. I like surprises.
I used to, but people say I say weird things.
When you think about it too much, you say weird things, or when you don't think about it?
When I don't think about it, that's why I started thinking about it.
I started thinking about it, and then all I could do is think of weirder things to say. Howard says, thinking is for the wise. I'm just a total Richard.
Richard. I'm just a total Richard. You know, the shuttle bay on the show is a lot wider than this one, too.
It seems narrow, eh? Maybe because they got those walls going inwards. You got any little shuttles?
I have one.
Oh, right on. That's all you need in there is one.
Yeah, let me find it. It's over here in the box with the rest of the parts, the pieces parts.
Cool. I like the little shuttles they had on that show. They're pretty simple. You know, they evoke the spirit of the original Star Trek shuttle, sort of.
Yeah.
Howard says it's part of the TARDIS. Oh, that's why it looks small. It's part of the TARDIS. So it's bigger inside than it is on the
Oh,
outside.
okay. There's my little shuttle.
Yeah, I think I dated a girl in high school that was part TARDIS.
Let me switch back over here.
It's
There's the little shuttle.
It's clear. Oh, cool. That looks cool.
Yeah, I thought with it being if I printed it in clear, maybe I could put a SMD in the bottom there.
Yeah. Block
and
everything
have
except
the front window and the
the ring there. Or
little strip on the ring there lit up.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, you can just put one right in the center of it. Probably that whole thing would glow. And then you just block off whatever you want.
Where's my
Buck says that's terrible.
Yeah, it just lights up the whole little shuttle.
Oh yeah. And then you can just paint whatever color you want right on the surface that you don't block.
Right.
maybe put it in there sideways like I did with my Cardassian one that you sent me so you can see the whole thing.
Right.
Alex says, is there a button that goes ding? I hear the doctor loves that button. If it's a Doctor
ding.
Who, if there's a Doctor Who joke, I don't get it.
I don't either.
Says,
And I watch
terrible.
Doctor Who. Well, except the newer stuff.
Buck caught my joke. Thanks, Buck. Looks like you could land a helicopter on the rear of that shuttle.
It's not that big.
Oh, getting rid of the wet pallet. Hi, Birdie. Good night, buddy. Oh, yeah.
He's not very happy right now.
You can take him away.
I don't want to go to bed.
No, it is. Sometimes he fights it, and sometimes he's like, "All right, later."
He's like a toddler.
So he said it looked like he could land a helicopter on the rear of that shuttle.
Yeah, you read that.
Says, why are you looking at the rear? And he says it looked like it had a helipad on the back. Yeah, because of that circular part. It'd be a small helicopter, an RC helicopter.
Yeah, there you go.
I had one of those. Wasn't a real expensive one, but it was probably around $100 or something like that. First time I went to use it, smash. never flew again.
I never had an RC helicopter. I had an RC plane. A little biplane.
You used to have these little ones. You could get them at like Radio Shack, and you can fly them around in the house. I had a lot of fun with those. Got pretty good at flying that.
The one I had was, I don't know, 1.5 2 foot wingspan. Something like that. About 2 foot, I think it was.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Me and my brother used to dogfight them.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, you tie a streamer on the back, and then you see who can cut whose streamer first.
Oh, cool.
That's also how mine ran into a tree.
Okay, so it was a reference when he said the doctor's like the ringing bell. It was a reference to the day of the doctor when he was on a date with Queen Elizabeth. He pulls out a device and said, when a Zagon is detected, it goes ding.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Okay, I haven't seen that, so I didn't get it. Sorry. Buck says, apparently Alec hasn't seen Orville. Yeah, he's seen Orville.
Have you seen Orville,
Oh,
Alec?
no, he says you're right. No, he says you're right, Buck, sadly. Yes, I am actually even sad for that one. Normally, I think it's up to you what you should watch and not watch. It's your choice, but you really should watch the Orville. It's a really well done show. It's got some serious subject matter to a lot of the episodes, and at first it comes off as a joke, but it's not really a joke. It's pretty good. There's a lot of jokes thrown in there, which makes it very entertaining.
It's a great show.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was really good. They did a great job on it. The sets are excellent. The visual effects are great. The actors are all pretty good, you know. Some interesting stories. Like there's a lot of the episodes you're like, it's kind of like a Star Trek. Well, of course it is. Almost everything is kind of like a Star Trek or a Star Wars or another sci-fi thing that's been shown before. Like there's only so many ideas.
Well, but that's kind of what he meant it to be, though.
Yeah.
It was
it's
a lighter take on Star Trek.
Yeah. I think they did a great job. I hope they make another season. I've heard rumors and talks and I've seen little hints about it, but You
But
never.
it's been so long since the last season, man. You'd have to go back and watch the whole thing over again before you could watch the new ones.
So Alex says, so it's Lower Decks, just longer running. Well, you know what? I think it inspired Lower
No,
Decks. I think Lower Decks copied a lot of the aspects of the Orville, like the
I'd
laid
agree
back
with that.
attitude of
Yes,
the crew and stuff like that. Yeah, I loved Lower Decks, and I think the Orville is
I
better.
did too.
The Orville is better. Like it's just a really good show.
The Lower Decks has a lot lighter sense of humor
Yeah. No,
because
like
it
some of
was
the episodes on the
technically
Orville.
meant for kids.
Yeah, well, I think the idea was that it would be, and then they were like, you know what? Screw it. Let's go all in. Prodigy was meant for kids, but I think that hits pretty wide. Like I think that one was great. I just
What's that?
recently got Star Trek Prodigy. I
Oh
finally got
yeah,
to watch that.
I like Prodigy.
Yeah, I thought it was a great one of the better storylines, anyways. I thought it was pretty good.
I did too.
So he says, in a nutshell. No, I wouldn't say in a nutshell. The comparisons to Lower Decks are minimal. Howard says, get off the damn stream and go watch some more content of movies and TV shows. Less YouTube, more TV. I don't know. I pretty much only watch YouTube. I only watch TV when Mary's home, and we watch shows together.
I watch some shows, but I watch mostly YouTube too now.
I've been watching pretty much strictly YouTube for like the last 15 years. Well, 12 anyways, at least. So yeah, Buck's just reiterating. No, it's not like Lower Decks. No, it's better than Lower Decks. I liked Lower Decks a lot. I thought it was hilarious. And as long as you don't take it like there's people, oh, it's not Star Trek, it's a cartoon and nothing would be like that. It's a show about Star Trek, basically.
Right.
It's a comedy show about Star Trek. No, it's not. Like, I don't know why people can't just enjoy something for what it is. Enjoy the story that you're looking at right now. Don't worry about what happened before or what's going to be the sequel. Just focus on the story that's being told right now.
People have a hard time doing that nowadays, though.
Mm-hmm. Tori, Jody. Sorry. I'm going to see if maybe we can get him moved.
Get what moved?
Oh, the bird. He's going to settle down in a second.
Oh, he's fine. He's not bothering me any. I like the birdie.
Buck says, wait, do I talk too much? Where did I get the number one? Looks like Buck's got the golden crown. Alex says, LOL, are you turning into Ian the Third? Alex says, it must have been all the alien accusations you were making. So Buck says,
See,
go
he
and
was right. Even YouTube rewarded him for it.
watch. Go wash out your mouth, brain, and any other orifice.
Nice.
Howard says, see, everyone else but the alien boys grandfathered in. They're seeing more TV and movies. Well, that's just because we're older than him. I'm 20 years older than him. I've got 20 years of watching movies and TV.
This is true.
Entertainment's different now. Things that grab your attention aren't like the things that grabbed your attention when we were younger. Like when we were younger, our choices for entertainment were limited. We didn't have all the options that people have now. You could just scroll through a list and watch anything you wanted to at any time.
That is so true.
It was either on TV or somebody had a VHS tape of it. Yeah, you could go to the movies, but I never did that very much.
I couldn't afford to go to the movies very much.
No, it's even worse now.
Right?
Howard says if we got $1 for every time he says he's human, we could have bought an Istanbul tram by now. More money in the jar. I am human, Howard. And then hatching to some of those media you guys grew up watching. Well, not everything we watched when we were growing up was great by today's standards, especially, but it was what we had back then, and it entertained us.
It was good back then. I went back and tried to watch some of those shows, and some of them are hard to watch now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the A-Team.
No, I haven't tried to go back and watch the A-Team. I tried to go back and watch Knight Rider. I made it like 2 episodes. And I tried to go back and watch Buck Rogers, and I made it like 5 episodes.
Oh, that's even older. Yeah, but you know, in the 70s, Buck Rogers was top of the line. That was top tier stuff.
Buck Rogers was early 80s, wasn't it? I thought.
Was it? I thought like started maybe in the late 70s. 70s and 80s, I think.
79 is when it started.
79, okay. I just squeaked it in there.
Just squeaked it in there.
All right, so now Don's taking a shot at me. He says the Buck isn't as annoying as some people on the stream. I'm sorry. Alex more worried about getting first than doing his homework.
We were worried about getting what?
Getting first in the chat than doing his homework. And he says he's not concerned with that. Howard says he calls BS because people his age have seen more movies and shows than him. Right now, I'm just enjoying looking around with you guys, joking around with you guys, and printing this print, which had a small failure. Are you talking about your test print that you're telling me about earlier? Did it not work out good? Buck says 3 channels plus PBS. Yeah, that's about what we had to.
Same.
Until I was like, yeah, until I was like 17, and then they finally got cable TV out where I lived, and there was no VHS or Betamax. Yeah,
Where my
I
mom
remember
lives.
we'd rent a VCR sometimes.
Yeah, we did that sometimes.
We'd go rent
Where
it
my
from
mom
the
lives,
video
she still can't get
for the
cable
weekend.
TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alex says, I didn't really grow up watching PBS as a kid. Well, no, probably not, because there's 200 other channels that you could choose from.
I never had cable growing up.
No, me neither. Okay, let me see. I gotta get caught up here. Try and fall behind. Buck says, try watching Airwolf.
Oh, I tried that. That
And
didn't
he
work
says,
either.
Starter said the word. And then Don says, grrr, at the sky canid. Canis lupus scius. Howard says, really, Donnie? I can plow through that. I'm watching Power Rangers. Come on.
I can't do that.
Buck says, I prefer to watch Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century.
Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century.
That was a cartoon on Disney, wasn't it?
That was Daffy Duck.
Oh, Daffy Duck.
Yeah.
Alex says that I remember seeing episodes here and there of. I remember watching Duck Rogers.
Duck Dodgers. Come on, man. Duck Dodgers. Jeez, Alec.
Don says, I know who it is. Yes, I know who it is. I predate VCRs, said the old man proudly. Yeah, most of us here predate VCRs. Heck on multitasking. Talking here to my girlfriend, working on my book nook, watching stream, and a movie. Oh. I don't know how you can focus on anything if you're trying to do all those things at the same time.
It's probably not. He's getting little bits of each one.
Looks good.
Gotta do some touch-ups. But I got the little lines cleaned off on the inside where the light will shine through them. Where's my flashlight? Somewhere. Where did I put it?
It's over there.
Over there. Here it is.
Told you. Oh, nice.
It's got those little
That's
lit
awesome.
lines all the way around.
Right on. That looks good, man.
I just need to touch
didn't
up
think-
where I accidentally scraped
I
where I
didn't
shouldn't
notice
have scraped.
earlier. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I didn't notice earlier that it had the horizontal slots too. I thought it only had the vertical lines.
Lit.
Yeah, where you just showed there, it has horizontal line too, right through it. Or did you just not paint that part?
On the outside there,
Yeah.
none of it's painted on the outside.
Okay, so it's not a slot. You just left it.
Yeah, I painted the whole
Okay.
inside black, and then I scraped those off. And because I scraped them off,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can see it on the outside.
Okay, I didn't notice you scrape it. When I first looked at it, I thought it was cut there also.
Yeah. Well, I see the outside's not painted at all.
Yeah.
There's no
Only
paint
the
on the
inside.
outside. I just painted the inside.
Mhm.
And then when I
Looks
scrape
awesome.
that off, it shows on the outside. I just got to do a few touch-ups.
Howard says, "Oh yeah, I'm paying attention. She's asking me what the difference is between a moose and a deer. They probably don't have in either of those in her country.
Moose is in Canada. That's the difference.
There's moose in the U.S. too,
I know. I'm just being an ass.
but I don't know if there's moose in Asia. I don't know.
I don't know
I would
either.
imagine there's
I don't know if there's moose
there's
or deer
bears. Why
in
not
Asia.
moose? It's very much the same. Like Eastern Russia and Eastern Asia, like to the north part. Because I thought Howard said she's like from the northern part of Russia. I'm not sure. I'm probably wrong.
I don't remember exactly.
Well, I know that moose exist all throughout North America, like aside from Mexico. Probably, well, probably the northern states. I doubt there's too many moose running around in like Texas or Florida.
Right.
But like as far as pretty much 90% of Canada and probably at least 30% of the US, there's moose running around. There's a lot of them. I've seen many, many moose in my life. Many live and hunted ones, but Alex says, if I remember correctly, it's the size that is the main difference. Deer are smaller and thinner, yet faster runners, where the moose are larger and much stronger. Yeah, moose is the largest member of the deer family genus, but they're not very similar at all. Like, they're not only bigger, their bodies are a totally different shape. Their heads are different. Their legs and bodies are different. Their behavior is different. They're totally different. Kyrgyzstan, Howard says it's Kyrgyzstan, Kyrgyzstan, which was formerly Russia. I'll have to check for sure, but I'm going to assume that northern Russia has moose. But maybe not.
I have no idea.
Well, it's because I'm picturing moose and bears together, right? And we know there's wolves. There's wolves everywhere except for the UK, like at least in the northern hemisphere. So Howard says, I
Yes,
looked at deer.
moose live in Russia.
Howard says they don't. He says they have deer and not moose. So maybe her country in particular. Russia's pretty big, so that's a large area where they could and can't be,
What he
right?
say the name of the country was?
Uh, Kyrgyzstan or Kyr Kyrgyzstan. I'm gonna call it Kyrgyzstan. So formerly Russia. So it's adjacent to Russia.
RG.
That's one of the things I like about you, Donnie. Most people would just go, who cares? I don't know if there's moose there or not. But you take the time to learn and find out.
Curiosity, man.
Mm-hmm.
It says there's Asian mooses, but not in whatever the name of that country is. Kyrgyzstan.
Buck says Kyrgyzstan. So yeah, Kyrgyzstan.
Holy crap! Don has number one.
Yeah.
All right, Don, how'd you cheat?
Buck says there's wolves everywhere, including basements in Arizona.
Okay, let me look at the picture.
Says, Buck, you're calling me a wolf now? You know what, Alec? Take it. Take it. Proudly. Go outside, yell at the moon, and say, yes, I am wolf.
I am wolf. Hear me roar.
The diversity found in Kyrgyzstan's flora is also characteristic of its animals. Mountain goats and deer inhabit the mountain slopes, as do agarali, Ovis ammon, the largest wild sheep in the world. There you go. Thanks, Howard. The more you know.
And now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
I waved my hand in front of my camera as if it was on and you guys could see it. Sorry. Just habit.
That looks like the correct glue to me.
Buck's trying to get his number one back. Holy crap, Don has number one. Donnie, do something. Piss off, Don. LOL. Buck wants his crown. And Howard says, people who import those sheep, it's illegal. Yeah. What did you say? The largest wild sheep in the world? It wouldn't last. Oh, did you lose it? No.
Lose what?
The crown, I think he means it wouldn't last.
Oh, he always says that.
Alex says, oh, poor Don. He's just not allowed first place either.
He says YouTube hates him.
Buck says, nope. Calling you a wolf, telling you that I let one loose in your room. Well, maybe if it bites him, he'll be a werewolf. Are you a werewolf? I've seen a lot of wolves, but I've never seen a werewolf.
Well, we know where he is. He would be an Arizona wolf.
Buck says, you're being hunted. And then he says, I did see it, Jody. What did you see?
What did you see, Buck?
What did he see?
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you see, Buck?
Oh, the wolf. Ah. See the wolf. Says, I have ways of seeing everywhere. The alien gave me the means. And
Alec, have you been enhancing Buck?
Don says, piss off.
It's hard to get a paintbrush all the way down in there.
Hold it the other way.
What do you mean?
Hold the piece the opposite way, and then it might be easier to get the paintbrush up in there.
Well, yeah, but then you can't. That sounded.
If you can't get it down in there, maybe you can get it up in there.
Something like that.
Sorry, Don.
All good.
And Buck says, well, here, Wolf. Buck probably means werewolf.
A werewolf.
Then Alex says, LOL, why am I not surprised that we pulled out a Stewie there, Buck? And then Buck says, when Jody waved his hand in front of his camera. Oh, that's what he saw. Okay. When I waved my hand in front of the camera, when I said, the more you know, actually just did it again. So that's what Buck saw. Right on.
Buck sees everything.
And Alex says, I'm not wasting my valuable technology on enhancing you unworthy humans.
Hey, he finally admits he's an alien.
That's not what he said. I'm just, I'm paraphrasing just a little bit. He says, I've not been enhancing anyone. But if I was Alec, I'd be embracing the alien thing. Buck says, Jody's telling you to get all up in that, Donnie. Get all up in that shuttle bay.
That's what she said.
She was drunk, but that's what she said. Howard says, Viagra?
I don't care if she's drunk.
The USS CGIU can't get it up. Buck says, I don't watch Family Guy. I never pull out a Stewie. A Stewie.
I love Family Guy.
And then Ken is here. Good evening, Ken. And Ken says, what, like who? Whip? And Todd repeats, I second that. Cool whip. Cool whip. Yes, me as well. Me as well. Well, I was twisting your words around, but I was trying to have your back. Like I was trying to back you a little bit there. Give you a little bit of moral support. Push back against these bunch of bullies.
Bullies.
Then Ken says, hook whip. Hook whip. Cool whip. Hook whip. And Alex says, hi, Kens. Okay, I'm grasping at straws now. I'm dragging the joke on too long. As I do, as one does.
Yeah, but everybody else was egging it on too.
And then Buck says, wait, since when is Ken two people? Because Alex said, hi, Kens. Are you saying he's fat, Alex? That's not very nice. Just a typo. Cool whip. Cool whip. Cool whip.
Like Will Wheaton.
Cool whip. Just saying, Will Wheaton seems like a nice guy. Why would you not like Will Wheaton?
Clear yellow.
And now he says, oh, well, there are two Kens. There's a Ken's Hobby Bench and a Ken Horvath. Those are the same.
That's the same Ken. Are there 5 dashes?
What was
Are
that
there
other
5
guy?
Howards?
I think he was on Jordan's stream or Andrew's stream. Ken's something else. Ken's Model Shop, I think his channel is.
Oh yeah.
I was calling him other Ken in the chat because he's not our Ken. He's another Ken. It's not the real Ken.
Yes.
And Buck says, Whip it. Whip it good.
Do 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 do.
If a pumpkin pie comes along, you must cool whip it. Oh, we peeling. We peeling the floor.
Yeast.
Are you gonna put that? Is that to me a clear yellow?
Yeah.
Nice. And Buck's cheering you on, Donnie. He's saying, "You can do it.
Can do it.
You can
You
do it.
can do it.
You don't fail."
Let's see how much I can mess up the floor trying to put yellow in here.
What if you just, instead of brushing it, what if you just fill it? Let the surface tension take care of the shape.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
But this stuff is like cough syrup.
Fairly viscous.
Very viscous.
And then Ken's hobby bench comes in and says, "Yes, I can." So here's the real Ken. The other guy up here, this was his next of Ken. Okay, that was a terrible one.
Ken 1 and Ken 2.
Mm-hmm. Ken and next of Ken.
Next of Ken.
Well, I know this guy named Rich Fours, and I says your family reunions must be tough and hilarious. And he said, "Why?" And I said, "The Fours kins getting together." All the Fours kin under one roof. Buck says, "Bob the Builder, can he fix it? Bob the Builder, yes, he can."
Yes, he can.
Don't know how accurate that was. It's been, I don't know, 18 years since I saw Bob the Builder. My
I
memory might
haven't
be
seen
off.
Bob the Builder in forever either.
Alex says, "Wait, I'm a builder and I can." Hello, hello. Buck says, "Next of Ken, I get it and I like it." The second Ken, "What's wrong with me?" "Nothing. You seem like a great guy. You're both great guys. You and you. See, thanks. So do you. See,
Jewel and Jewel and Jewel and Jewel.
I love it. I love it. What's wrong with me?" "Nothing. You seem like a great guy. Thanks. So do you." Ken, you're the best. That was great. Let's see. Alex has with Ken ampersand, or not ampersand, asterisk. Ampersand is the backwards bass clef symbol. Or treble clef. And so Buck agrees. "I think you're okay, Ken and Ken." It says, "You're great guys, both you Kens."
There. Yellow.
Oh, cool, man. It looks like fossilized amber.
It does kind of. And it should be dry in about a week.
It's on there pretty
Because
thick.
that stuff takes forever to dry. Have you ever used the Tamiya clear?
The only time that I did was I tried the red when I was painting my little Bussard domes on the little Enterprise I just did there, the
Yeah.
TOS Galaxy Enterprise.
The shine's
And
still pretty good.
because of the way that I made them with pieces of plastic stacked up, so you could see the seams inside, like you could see two lines. So I went over it again with a coat of the. I have another kind of paint which is translucent but not quite clear, and it has a
Right?
nice glow. So I found it was too clear for what I was trying to use it at that instance. Right? I'm sure it's awesome, but for what I was doing then, it was too clear.
I think that'll work. I
Oh
can
yeah,
put a
look at
light at
that.
the end, just shining into it.
Move your light like kind of away from it so it's barely getting any light, and see it.
But see, if I
Yeah,
paint white, let me get a piece of white.
paint the underside of it white. Yeah.
If I paint white on the floor of the ship and then put this like that,
Oh shit. Yeah. Well, it depends on how bright you want it, right? If you
yeah,
want it real bright like that, then yeah, put the white. That looks awesome, dude.
because the white will bring the light up.
I like it. Buck says, which one of you is the famous Obi-Wan Ken Obi? Well, Obi-Wan and Ken Obi are two different people. That's Obi-Wan's cousin, Ken Obi. Alex says that's gonna look so cool when it's lit up. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you.
Buck says only a week.
Yeah, that stuff takes forever to dry.
Ken says thanks, guys. Ken's Hobby Bench says thanks, guys. Hey man, don't thank us. A week? That's too fast, Donnie. My Tamiya clear takes a month.
It might take a month.
In Arizona, you'd think it would dry overnight. Maybe it's damp in the basement. I think Ken says not to be confused with Obi from Family Guy. Is that the greased up deaf guy? Obi?
There's the
Oh,
windows.
golly, man. Cool. Looks great.
I just need to clean that one window up. It's a little.
On the top part there?
Yeah.
The overlook, whatever, like the deck.
See that one
Yeah.
window got paint bleed on it?
Oh, just a tiny bit, yeah. You can get that with a toothpick or a long skewer or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
Dang,
there's
is it 10
Ken.
o'clock already?
It's yeah, well, 6 minutes. Time
Wow.
flies, man. We got a busy chat tonight, buddy. You got 12 people in here right now.
Well, we wasted 15 minutes trying to get the stream to work right.
True. Howard says he's still rolling those little fabric pieces for his book nook. They're like rolling up little pitas. And then Buck says, wait, there's Ken Neff. He says he has to sand his paint in Arizona. Alex says that's cool. Obi Larry Kenobi, I'm a human. You're not a human.
But the
Namo? Nama. We're all lost.
that's what it's going to look like in there.
Oh, wow. Can you go a little closer to the camera?
I just
That's
have to
awesome.
figure out the lights where I want all the lights.
Yeah. That is cool, man.
I don't think it really needs white under it, do you? That lights up pretty
No.
good.
I like it. It's up to you if you want it to look a little bit less yellow, and it'll sort of brighten it up. But I like it the way it looks, just like that.
I do too. I like that.
And I like it a little dim because you really see the yellow, and it's not distracting, right?
Yeah, I just got to figure out how to get those stripes to be blue and the windows up top to be white.
Clear blue on paint the line with the clear
I
blue.
could. It would be tricky, but I could do that.
Just paint on the outside of the line there where you scratch the paint off.
Paint it on the back side.
Yeah, the outside of the piece.
You know, that would be worth a try. I wonder if that would work.
That's what I usually do when I want my clear pieces to be a color, like because a lot of times I don't have colored lights, so I have
Let's
to
give
use
that a
just white
try
lights.
real quick.
So I'll paint the clear piece, but I'll just paint it on the inside.
Clear blue. Where's
So
my
this
clear
way
blue? There it is.
and then if you find it's not blue enough, then maybe you could put like a thin dusted coat of white over the blue on the outside, and it'll brighten it and make it stand out more. Let's see. That was cool, Donnie. Oh, human spelled backwards. Okay, so that's what it was. Todd says, "What is making the yellow?" So the floor of his shuttle bay there, Todd had that groove was like an impression in the shuttle bay, and Donnie just filled it with yellow paint.
Clear yellow. To me, a clear yellow.
Because the little shuttle bay piece is a clear piece. I don't know if Todd caught the beginning when you're showing that. I can't remember if he was already watching or not.
Yeah, this I printed in clear, so it's completely clear.
Oh, that guy. That's Obi. Okay. Ken sent me a picture. I was, who's Obi from Family Guy? Aha, that guy. You. I forget how that guy's voice goes. Otherwise, I would have gave it a shot. Let's see. Todd's saying, yeah. Ken says sent you a picture on Discord. Thank you, Ken. Just saw that. Chicks Big Aliens. So Todd says, well, blue and yellow gonna make green.
Yeah, but we're not going to
Yeah.
put blue and yellow in the same place.
Yeah, well, I think this was before we talked about painting the outside blue. This is from a couple minutes ago. He says, gotcha. There you go. He's asking if you have transparent green,
I do.
maybe some green blue to make a teal turquoise window. Yeah, that kind of might be cool. And Buck says, damn, Todd comes in at the end for win number one. Well, like I said before, guys, it's not the quantity of your comments, it's the quality. Opie,
Oh, so
yeah.
so now Jody's saying Todd has better quality comments than all of y'all. Mm.
Well, he's making relevant comments to what you're doing right now. He's not just making fun of Alec.
Oh, who would ever do that?
Everyone.
And at the rate this paint dries, I'll have to paint like one side a week.
Alec lost his position. Darn it, lost my number. Howard says, call 1-800-WAMBulance. Buck says, oh, you have transparent green, but do you have transparent aluminum?
Maybe.
Or if Buck was in the UK, do you have transparent aluminium?
That looks kind of blue.
Todd says, I feel blue is good. Oh, I missed it. Todd says, I feel blue is going to be a bit strong.
It's kind of blue.
Yeah, because that stuff's really clear, so it doesn't really get that blue. Like you'd have to put multiple
Yeah, but the
layers.
yellow works good. The blue is, I don't know.
I wonder if it's just because it's a thinner line.
Maybe. I'll have to play with it some during the week and see what I can come up with. What I might
get points for making fun of that. Sorry, Donnie.
What I might end up doing if there's room in here, and I don't know if there is, I might put blue lights on the side, and I don't think that'll work though, because it's going to disperse the light through the clear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just going to have to play with it and see what I can come up with.
Yeah, you can try different things. Because painting it on the outside like that, well, if you don't like it, you can just scrape that off.
Yeah.
Paint a different color, right?
And I might end up doing that because it doesn't make much blue.
Yeah. I bet
at
you if you
all.
put a couple more layers, it'll be blue.
Maybe.
It's pretty thin, eh? So the white just kind of overtakes it. The yellow there, you painted the yellow in like a deep groove, so it's thick.
True.
You kind of filled that.
I put a good thick coat of that blue on there, though.
Oh, you did the whole side of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. But
Blue piece of plastic, maybe, if you got something. Piece of blue masking tape. Got any blue painter's tape?
I don't think the light will go through that, though.
Oh yeah, it does. I used it for masking on my model, and then I like turn it on so that I can, paint and find any light leaks. It just looks like a blue. Try and get a piece that doesn't have printing on it. Some of them have like printing on them, right? You get a cheap one that doesn't have printing on it. Oh yeah, it shines. The only problem is if it's something that's large, you'll sort of see the texture of the tape. But on a line this small, you're not going to notice it. It's just going to make it blue. Yeah, try it on the other side that you haven't painted yet.
Yeah, I just got to figure out how to hold the dang thing.
Howard says, I'm a winner. I don't care where I come in. I'm multitasking.
Oh, no, that looks pretty good. You may have came up with a winner there, Jody.
Oh, yeah? Let's see what you got.
Ah, you stupid flashlight. That's better than the other side.
Yeah. And you got to go by your eyes too, right? Like I'm looking at it in the monitor, and it looks bluer than the paint, but the
It looks
camera
pretty
still
dang blue to
brightens
the
it
eye.
up. Yeah, like I'm saying, like it's gonna look a lot better to your eye than it does on camera. Move your light back a little bit. There you go.
That's more what it
Got
looks
that
like
nice.
to your eye.
Yeah. And you know what? You can't really see the texture of the tape.
No,
I don't know. It's up to you, man. I think that looks kind of cool. You
I
just
do
cut a
too.
thin strip and lay it over
I
the
like
line.
that better than this blue
Yeah.
paint.
And you know what else there is? I got this this sheet of plastic here, and it has this blue film on it, like protective film. There's something too if you got that kicking around. Like when you
Oh, I
get
know what you're
things
talking
that
about.
have
Yeah.
blue thin plastic that you peel away and get rid of. I don't know what it is. It's pretty thin though. It might not do much. That looks pretty decent.
I think so too. That
Like
might
you
be
can
what
look
I end
around
up.
and see what your other options are. You know, you don't
Yeah,
have to settle for that, but
I might end up
it'll
going
do.
with the tape. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna get out of here
Todd's
because
saying try
it's
a light coat of green. Todd says green might look good.
supposed to be blue though.
He's insisting on green, Donnie.
I know he is.
So Ken says you can think of the blue and flow it in there.
Well, you could if it was recessed. It's not recessed though. It actually goes on a raised area.
Yeah.
I kind of floated the yellow. That's what I did with the yellow. But the blue goes on a raised area, not a recessed area.
But you could still, like, if you're very careful, you could just use the surface tension and just lay it on there. And you know how a drop will stay a drop
Yeah.
under its own surface tension? That's what I do sometimes. I'll use like a toothpick or just a tiny, tiny brush and then just take a like literal a drop and drag the drop out so that the surface tension holds it in place. And then when it dries, it flattens out.
I don't know.
I was
I'm
doing
just
it a
gonna have
lot
to
instead of
play with
airbrushing.
it and see what I come up with. But
Yeah,
this is what I got done tonight. This one little shuttle bay.
that looks great, man. Todd says try some green. It's fun. The cool white of the flashlight also plays a part. Gonna blast through. Yeah, it blasts right through and washes it out for sure.
Yeah. But the LEDs I have are cool white also, so you know.
Mm-hmm. And you can put a resistor and dull it down if you want, also, right? If
Right.
you wanted it. Yeah.
The thing is though, as little room as there is in there, you can see it's barely bigger than the shuttle bay back there.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to, put the lights a ways back. They're gonna have to be fairly bright to shine in there.
Yeah. You could paint the inside of that white, like around where the shuttle bay is going to be. You
Yeah,
can
that's what I
paint
was
white
thinking about
or
doing.
blue if you wanted more blue. You could paint it blue so it reflects in there or whatever you want.
Yeah.
But that may affect your floor.
Mm-hmm.
But probably not because it'll just be on the floor, right? You just don't paint blue near the floor.
Right.
But then
I
it would
don't know.
turn green, like Todd says. Blue.
Exactly.
Green over it. Todd's really
And
pushing the green.
those two holes, is there a hair on there somewhere? There was.
There is. Yeah. I saw it.
And those two holes back there in the back,
Yeah.
those will have lights in them that light up these two
Oh.
little teardrops here.
Okay. So you're gonna have to drill that out.
No, there's holes in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
If it'll there, it's kind of focusing on it.
I see it. Yeah.
It's really, really, really thin right there.
So it'll just shine right through.
Yeah. I
Cool.
don't know if the flashlight will do it or not. Somewhat.
They're having a blast in the comments there.
They always do. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. I got most of the shuttle bay done.
Nice.
And thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me get over here to what?
Oh, they're making fun about Alex' alien eyes, and he says hazel with hints of blue, and Ken says, "See, no whites or black pupils. He is an alien." And then Alex says, "That's gonna look amazing when it's done, Donnie. Have a good night."
Thank you. But tomorrow night at 7 Eastern will be Keith. I think he's going to be putting the light kit in the pirate ship, isn't he? Didn't he say on
I think
Discord
so.
today that his light kit came in?
Yeah, he's gonna dismantle a little bit of it and
Put the lights in. So Keith will be putting the lights in his Jack Sparrow pirate ship. And then at 9 Eastern, Buck will be working on his not Lego, not Hogwarts, not Harry Potter castle. And then Wednesday night, we got the Woody Wednesday. Most of us are working on the Istanbul tram. And then Thursday night is Aligning the Stars. Jordan, I think he'll be working on DS9 again. I think. I don't know. We'll see.
Thought he mentioned something else.
And then, of course, our regular Friday night stream at 9 Eastern. And then, Jody, you'll be streaming before Andrew, right?
Yeah, I'll be streaming earlier.
At about what, 6?
I'm at about 6. I might even not. I haven't decided yet. We our buddies are playing Super Stacks, playing at a place, so we might go check Super Stack. Might go watch them Saturday night. Yeah.
So Jody will be streaming before Andrew or not?
Or not. I'll let you guys know the day before.
Okay. And then Andrew will be streaming at 9 Eastern.
Oh, there you go. Todd says Jordan's doing his Mike Lane special this week. That's right.
Oh, okay. Jordan will be doing some Mike Lane stuff then. Nice. And then of course the Sunday stream at 4 Eastern on Sunday. And then that brings us all the way back around to Monday again. But I appreciate everybody stopping by. See you tomorrow night on the comments on Keith and Buck's stream. So have a good one, everyone. And see you tomorrow night on their streams. Later, all.